Our law firm handles a large number of residential real estate closings here in Lake County, Illinois, representing both sellers of property as well as the purchasers. So this video is designed to cover some of the closing costs that you should expect to incur when you are selling a piece of residential real estate. One of the costs that we have some control over here in our office is the cost of title insurance. Title insurance is insurance that you, the seller, typically pay for to guarantee the buyer that you have cleared any issues with the title to the real estate and that you'll be delivering clean title to them at the time of the closing. The costs for title insurance are going to vary from transaction to transaction, and the premium that you pay to the insurance company is going to be higher for a more expensive property than it would be for one that is less expensive. As part of our law practice, we operate a title insurance agency known as Bond Title Services. We are an agent for the largest title insurer in the United States, Fidelity National Title Insurance Company. The minimum that you can expect to pay for title insurance on most transactions is approximately $1,800 to $2,000. And as I said, as the price of the property goes up, you can expect your cost for title insurance could go up several $100s above and beyond that. We can certainly give you a quote for the title insurance fees at the time that you go under contract to sell your property and you're getting ready to close in the future. As far as other closing costs that you can expect to pay, most transactions are handled by real estate brokers. They are, of course, going to charge a commission for the sales price, based on a percentage of the sales price. And those commissions will vary. We see commissions in this office that are typically anywhere between 4 and 6%. 5% is certainly a common number, but that's something that sellers will negotiate directly with their real estate brokers. Other closing costs that you can expect. Most transactions require that you provide a plat of survey of your property. The surveyor that we use generally charges $425 for properties less than half an acre. If your property is larger than half an acre, you can expect the survey fees to be higher depending upon the size of the property. Other costs that you are going to incur will include transfer taxes, which are charged both by the state and the county, and depending upon where you live, may be charged by the municipality. The state of Illinois charges $1 per thousand of the sales price. So, for example, if the sales price is $100,000, the transfer tax would be $100. Lake County charges exactly half that amount. So in the scenario I just mentioned, it would be $50. And there are certain municipalities which will charge transfer taxes varying anywhere from, say, $2 or $3 per thousand of the sales price up to $7 or $8 per thousand of the sales price. So if you have questions about that, you can contact us and we can let us know if your municipality has one of those transfer taxes. Other fees that you can expect to pay are final water and sewer bills. Typically other utilities such as gas and electric, you will just pay those outside of closing, but in many cases final water and sewer bills have to be paid at the time of closing. Additionally, if you have a mortgage on the property, you will of course be paying the final balance owed on that mortgage, and there will typically be a charge for either wire transferring or overnight mailing the final payoff at the time of closing to your lender so that they will get the payment as soon as possible and your ongoing obligation for interest will be terminated at that point. And then last thing I should mention is that we typically charge a $500 fee for our attorney services in handling the negotiations on the contract, preparing everything up for closing, including closing documents and removing standard title exceptions. And all of those fees are generally collected from the net proceeds at the time of the closing. Of course, every transaction varies, so these are just some of the general guidelines of what closing costs and fees you can expect. If you have questions about exactly how much it's going to cost for you to sell your property, you can certainly contact us at 847-599-9101. We'll be able to give you a little more specifics on that, depending upon where your property is located and how much you sold it for. Thank you for listening.